I'm going to call the meeting to order. It's 7:12 p.m. We are being filmed this evening. I need to ask if anyone else is making a recording of this meeting. Okay. The first hearing on the agenda was a 7 o'clock hearing for Carolyn Nunziata, 711 Oxford Street South. Is there a motion to open the hearing?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, so voted. Someone here to address this?
Yep.
Why don't you come up to the table? I apologize for being late.
It's okay.
Please have a
You
seat.
can have a seat.
So you're here for Mrs. Annunziata
Yes.
relative to this tree removal project?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so could we just have your names for the record, please?
My name's Dan Moss, Moss Tree Service. I would be taking the trees down if we had permission.
Okay,
And I'm Bruce Wheeler. I'm her son-in-law.
okay.
She's not here right now. She's having a rough time right now. So
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, did you want to go over the proposal, or, I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
We understand that the trees are, well, I had a conversation with her and she explained to me that the trees were dead.
Yeah, they're dead. They're pretty rotten, and
They're
basically
kind of a safety hazard.
safety hazard.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what she
So-
explained to me. And you're only proposing to take the trees down themselves, you're not going to pull out the root systems, and you're not going to pull out the stumps.
Correct.
Correct.
Just
Yeah.
taking the trees down.
And it's 3 trees.
Right.
I don't recall how big they were.
Probably 12 to 14 inches
So
in
pretty good
diameter.
size.
Yeah.
What species are they?
Maple.
Maple.
Yep.
And from what she told me, you're going to be, well, it says here that you're going to take them down, you're going to cut them down by hand
Yep.
with a chainsaw. And
Yep.
you're going to pull them out, you're going to have a truck on the driveway, she said?
Yes.
Okay.
My bucket truck.
Yep. So you'll load from there?
Yep.
So there won't be any equipment in the, in the-
Yeah, any handwork we have to do, we'll go down by hand and clean up, or
Right,
so.
right. So there won't be any heavy equipment at the edge of the pond? The chainsaw?
Yeah, chainsaw. I was thinking on bringing a skid steer in. I have a rubber tracked skid steer
What is that
for-
for? Is that to pull
for
them out?
lifting a couple of the big logs.
But it has those,
It has rubber tracks, and
okay,
it definitely wouldn't be an issue.
right,
That's why I have that machine, because it doesn't make a mess. It doesn't sink in.
right, because of the
So,
type of
Yeah,
track.
if I had to do it by hand, I would do it by hand, but I usually bring my Caterpillar with rubber tracks. It's same thing as a Bobcat,
Yeah.
with a grapple. So you go over, you grab the log, lift it up, and back right out of there.
Right,
But if that's gonna be a problem, I don't have to bring it, we could do it by hand.
okay. And do you know approximately how tall these trees are?
The tallest one is probably 60 feet.
Wow, pretty good size.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be removed from the site, right?
Yes. The branches chipped and the rotten logs removed.
Questions from anybody? This is a request for determination of applicability. They're in the buffer zone. Technically, they're not in the resource area. We have a, I told Mrs. Annunziata that we have a new bylaw pending that will make the buffer zone a resource area. So I had told her that it might be a good idea to get the filing in as soon as possible.
thank you.
So these three are about 15 or 20 feet from the edge of the pond then?
Yeah, they're pretty close. They're
Yeah, I was
pretty
looking at
close.
the scale.
The main reason is my kids like to go over there and fish and catch frogs,
Right.
and she's always
She's concerned.
she's concerned.
Right, I can understand
I
that.
always downplay it to her, and then she'll say, no, no, no. And she's, I mean, I've watched them, the branches that have been rotting off. And
Right.
so, I mean, she's right. And, you know, we don't let the kids walk over there that much anymore.
Right. And I think this is a project that she'd like to get done as soon as she could,
Yes.
as opposed to, you know, hopefully now while the ground's still frozen, it's a little...
That's what we were hoping.
Right, exactly. So I think that's the plan, and it's like you said, it's a safety issue,
Yep.
really. Comments? Questions?
Move to close.
Is there a second on that?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted. Hearing's closed. Did you want to render a decision, I think, right now, or? We usually make our decisions before we leave, and we can let you know tomorrow what the answer is. And I mean, you're welcome to stay if you want, but unless the board is inclined to make a motion now.
Whatever works with you guys.
Just I'd move to issue a negative determination.
Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So voted. I basically mean, we're going to give you a document called the Determination of Applicability, and it will tell you that as long as you do the work as you proposed in your request for determination, you do not have to file a notice of intent.
Okay.
So you can just go ahead and do
All
it.
right. Well, thank you all very much.
Okay.
Thank you for your time. Sheila will issue, we'll sign that tonight, and she'll get it out.
All right.
Do you think you can get that out tomorrow, Sheila?
I'll try.
Well, thank you.
All right. All right.
Hey,
Thank
have a
you
good
very
evening.
much.
Thank
Good luck
you.
skiing.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Good night now.
Give my best to Mr. Veneziano.
All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Sheila, do you have a determination for me?
Yeah, I'm just figuring one out here now.
Just so that we don't forget to sign one.
Here we are.
If I push this, Louise, can you? Or maybe Chuck?
Oh.
I think the sooner they get this done, the better off it's be, really.
Yeah.
Especially if he uses that skidder thing,
Yeah.
you know, better to get that in and out now.
The ground being frozen is going to be an open question with the ups and downs in the weather we're having
Oh, I
lately.
know, I know.
Spending more time above freezing than below lately. It's not even getting into freezing at night, really.
No, and I think for the next week or so, it isn't supposed to be too cold.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, the next hearing was a 7:15 hearing for Scott and Margaret Henderson at 7 Hilltop Farm Road. Is there a motion to open this?
So moved.
Second that.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, so ordered. Good evening. Why don't you come on up?
You second that, right, Dan?
Yep.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So we understand you want to make some changes at your property.
Yes, we just want to put an addition onto our existing porch.
And a new walkway?
Yes, and
To the rear.
a walkway to go to the back area that's already existing back there, the pool area.
All right.
Who submitted these?
My husband did all of this, and then he got called away to California.
Oh, did a
And he
nice
said, you gotta
job.
go. And we're like,
Yeah.
okay. So here we are.
Now, the walkway is what? It's concrete, right?
Correct.
And how wide is it going to be? I know it's supposed to be 30 feet long, but how wide? Like 3 feet, 4
I
feet?
think he said 3 feet.
3 feet.
Yeah.
And there is a slight space in between the home and the lot, right? It's not right
Yes.
next to the house.
Correct.
And do you know what the distance is from the edge of the closest, what's the closest point to the wetland? Do you know what the distance is?
I don't know, but I
Oh,
think
here's
he
that.
put
It is
that
in the
in
book.
the,
That map.
yeah, he put it in the, a map thing. I'm trying to see.
Let me see a
Did he?
scale.
Yeah, it's not
Inch
the
is
scale
like 40,
feet.
it's over 40.
Were these the plans from when you originally built your house, home?
Yes.
Yes.
It's proposed.
Yeah, it's...
I remember when you built your swimming pool. As soon as I saw the photos, I was like, oh, I remember this.
You do?
Yeah. You got a good memory. Well, do this long enough to try to remember these things, you know?
Yeah, it seems a little hard to square the plan we've got at the scale it is with the drawn plan here for what you want to do.
Yeah, but it's only a request for determination. Now, is this something you would do by hand? Or are you gonna have how is the walkway gonna be done? Is it gonna be poured, is a truck gonna come in and pour it? Or?
No, there's no heavy machinery, we're
Right.
just gonna pour
Yeah,
concrete. Just quick thing.
Oh.
So you do it by hand?
Yes.
Now, do you have to excavate a little bit for that, or?
I think he said what he was gonna do was just put in some,
The footings?
the footings right on the side there, so
Yeah.
he said.
No major excavating or...
No. So it's pretty flat there. The walkway's just gonna follow the grade?
Just follow the grade, yeah.
And then the addition to the porch is gonna sit on sonotubes?
Yes.
Can you help me on the picture? Where is the walkway on this plan? I can't
Did you get pictures?
figure it out.
Did you get your pictures? It's right over
To the
here.
right of the house.
It's gonna be right over here.
No, but we're talking about on the plan.
I'm looking at the plan because
Oh.
that's what tells me where the buffer zone is and all that stuff.
Well, if you look at I looked at the photos and it's like, the walkway is 3 feet, 4 feet. It's very close to the side of the house.
Right, but on the plan, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, but if you look at the photos in the back, you can see where the wetland is on the side.
That's how I'm trying to figure it out.
Were you guys here when they did the tour? I don't think you guys were.
So it's over here.
Over there, okay.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Because here's the driveway.
Is this the garage here? That thing?
No, the garage is over here.
Garage is over there, okay. So where's the, on the plan, show me where the thing, where the proposal is.
It's gonna be on the right side of the house. So if you're looking at the road, it's gonna be over here.
Okay, so it's gonna be over
Or like-
here.
Okay, yeah.
So they're putting the porch and stuff there and then the walkway.
Well, there's already a farmer's porch, so just putting an extension on
Yeah,
it.
the little.
Gazebo.
The
Oh,
gazebo,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And I think you said it's like 8 to 10 feet.
Yeah.
the gazebo.
Oh, okay. So this is a situation where more than half of the house was already in the buffer zone.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm seeing that.
Questions?
Now that I know where things are, I have more of a better idea.
So for the sidewalk, you'd have some earth excavation for that then?
No, they just said that there isn't gonna be hardly
No.
anything. He's just gonna put up, what do you call them?
The footings there.
Thank you. And pour the concrete by hand.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't think that there would be an issue with erosion.
That's pretty flat.
Yeah. This is probably a pretty short duration project, wouldn't it be?
Yes.
You have a contractor coming in to build the gazebo?
We will be, yes. We haven't found one yet.
Oh,
We
okay.
wanted to do this first
All
before
right.
we...
Get too far in the process.
Yeah.
But I guess what sort of equipment would they be using to do the building?
Well, it's gonna be on sonotubes, so I don't think that there'd be too much, they're just gonna excavate for a sonotube,
Right,
and the tube goes in the hole,
correct,
right?
correct.
So you're not gonna really have any soil or anything.
No, and no heavy equipment can come in to do that.
Is this the area where the road all caved in?
Yes.
Right near
Oh,
there?
yes, we were right. We heard the big
Yeah.
boom.
Oh, my goodness.
That was scary.
I was
yeah.
outside
Yeah, I
when that
guess
happened.
Yeah, he was outside with his
Yeah, it
friends.
sounded like thunder and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
We just went
It's
up.
amazing, really.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it when I got a phone call early Sunday morning to go over there and look. Oh my God,
Wasn't it something?
Mm.
it's amazing.
It sounded pretty, yeah.
Thank God no one got hurt.
Yeah.
No.
Thank God it was during the night and not during the
Yeah,
day.
right.
You know, like a school bus or kids or whatever.
Right.
You know, if
Our
it had to
kids had
happen.
friends over and they were walking them out because they were leaving and that's when they heard the big
That's
boom.
what I heard, yeah.
So I mean, if it had to happen, it happened at the best time it could, you know? Anyways, what?
So she had a good memory remembering that.
The engineering department was in the town hall at the time, that's why I
And
remembered it.
my husband was the man that fell in the manhole
Oh,
last year.
really?
Remember that one?
No.
No, I don't.
That was it too.
He fell in the manhole?
Yeah, he what, there was a,
He probably wouldn't want you to tell us that,
Oh, okay.
especially since we're on TV.
Oh, but that's all right. No, he went outside to, he thought he was being nice because the guy was plowing and he parked right there to protect the manhole. And he thought, you know, it was that October storm that was
Yes,
really bad. So he
infamous.
says, I'm gonna be nice and bring the guy a glass of water. So he goes out and he's looking up at the truck and the guy was there blocking the hole. And he went up to him, you know, came around with his water and boom, down the manhole he went.
Did he get hurt?
No, no, he was very lucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably more embarrassed, but.
Yeah,
Well, but he won't do that again.
that's what he said.
Now he knows where it is, right?
No, really, I mean, he could have broken a leg or something,
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
his foot got caught in the, you know how they have those runners or the stairs, the
Yeah.
ladders? And his foot got caught in that, and that's what saved him from going all the way down.
Wow.
Oh, so,
he said he
Lucky
felt like
guy.
up to here.
Yep, he
Oh
was
my.
lucky.
wow.
Scary anyway.
All right, well, does anybody have anything else on this? No, do you folks have anything you want to add? No. Okay. Then is there a motion to close the hearing?
Move to close.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So voted. Okay. Decision, or is there a motion, or?
Should I move to, we give a negative determination?
I'll second that.
Okay.
Did somebody say something there? I didn't hear.
What?
You second what?
Chuck
I
made a
made a
motion,
motion.
Oh, I
Dan
didn't- I'm
seconded it
sorry,
to
I
issue a
didn't hear
negative
you.
determination of
Would
applicability.
you do it again, please? Negative?
Yes.
Negative determination, yeah.
And I seconded that.
Provided that everything is done as per, put in the,
Right.
in the,
Or what you put in
plan.
this?
In
You're
this.
going to do it just as you said you're going to do it.
Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
So you don't have
Opposed?
to
So
file
voted.
it.
Okay. All right, so we'll issue that if you want to,
I'm going to try to get them all done tomorrow.
yeah, if you can give us a signature page, we'll get it signed.
Certainly.
So, all right, so you should be all set, as long as you do everything the way
Just
he's
like
got it
this.
here.
Yep. All right.
All right,
Well,
thanks for coming in, sorry to make you
Thanks.
wait.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Have a good one.
Thank you as well.
Hi, your husband, I'm sorry I didn't get to meet him.
Okay. Any future project, he's on his own.
Well, you did a good job.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Okay. Question. Okay, we had already talked at the last meeting about the bylaws. Michael's not here tonight. We're gonna wait till the next meeting.
He'll be back in the next one?
Mhm.
Okay.
I neglected to follow up on your electronic access check. Maybe I'll have Sheila send Julie an email on that. Miscellaneous, 50 Faith Avenue. That's the other thing I was gonna ask Adam Bernie about tonight. I haven't heard anything more on this. Haven't heard back from Joe Bellino at DEP either on my question about the replication area. I do believe that there is something coming into the planning board or already with the planning board, and I'm gonna follow up with Adam. I left him a voicemail tonight. 'Cause I think that they may have filed for a modification of their site plan approval.
We haven't got it yet.
You have not, is it
No,
coming?
And hopefully by tomorrow, because tomorrow's the deadline for the March meeting, so we don't have something by tomorrow.
For March, they want that for March 12th though, right?
No, the 26th.
26th, okay.
Because the 21st, ZBA too, so we've got to get everything.
Are they coming to conservation?
Didn't hear anything.
Oh. Well, that's interesting, because I'll have to follow up with Adam, because from what I understood, they have to have all their amended plans in place.
Right, no plans, that's what's holding it up. I've got all the paperwork, but they haven't submitted any plans.
But they submitted with the planning board and ZBA for the modifications
Right,
to their existing plan, not for the new plan for the road, right?
some subdivision is what Adam's term was.
Subdivision?
He used that term.
I wonder what that means.
Well, unless he used it incorrectly, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Definitive subdivision.
For Faith Ave? Huh. I don't know. I'm perplexed by that one.
Maybe because it's the road, I don't know.
I don't know. I'll have to try to follow up with
Yeah.
him tomorrow to see. So I don't have any more information on
Yeah.
50 Faith. I would assume, you sent them the square footage of wetland that had been
Yep.
filled. So I would think that if there was a problem, we would have heard
Yeah,
something from them by now,
yeah.
So they must have been able to design something.
Yeah.
I guess it'll be a surprise. We'll find out. 273 Washington Street. Was there any response to the letter we sent out?
Nope, I sent another letter and didn't hear anything.
Did we have a deadline in that letter?
Let me see, I have it right here. I just put second notice on there and just,
So there was no
pretty much
deadline.
the same thing, no deadline.
Does the board want to consider sending
Please
something with
inform, yeah,
a
please.
deadline in it? Maybe send it by
Okay.
certified mail,
All right, I'll do that.
if that's
Good idea, yes. I think it's
Is
a
there a
good
And
idea.
motion?
deadline would be when?
the next meeting.
Okay,
If you agree, I mean,
Mhm.
you guys need to somebody needs to make a
Right.
motion.
Sure. I will move that we send another letter and include a deadline, being the next meeting in March,
3/13.
And send by certified mail.
and send by certified mail.
I'll second that.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, so voted. Okay. All right, 29 Warren Road. Sheila nicely went to the site today and verified that the docks are gone. She had some photographs. I don't know if Dan's got them up or not. I don't know if anybody else went by. But
It's a little hard to tell from the photos.
she observed, she went down to the hotel, the Hampton Inn.
Hampton.
And from their rear parking lot, she, you can see across the pond, and took her photos from there.
Okay.
So, if you are so inclined, we could lift the enforcement order that was issued to the Auburn Water District and to, I think we issued, wasn't that the one we issued to them and to,
Yeah, I can't think of any.
the property
29
owner.
Warren Road, yeah.
Yeah, so if we want to lift that.
I'll make a motion to lift the enforcement order.
I'll second.
Okay, discussion, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, so voted.
Okay.
All right, so that will get that off the agenda finally. Seems like it's been on there forever.
Quite a while.
Yeah. Okay, pending miscellaneous, Pappas site, I understand that there was a little snafu with the request for the Graves peer review.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I just spoke to Adam before the meeting and he said that he forgot
Oh,
to ask them to do it.
oh, all right,
So he just spoke to them today.
all right,
He happened to see your email and said, oh, I don't think I ever did that.
okay.
So he contacted Graves today and contacted Leonard Engineering. And Leonard's going to get the documents over to Graves, which I don't understand because I would have thought that Graves had the documents in order to give the price. So I was a little confused by that. But anyway, supposedly he talked to Jeff Walsh at Graves today, and Leonard and Graves will communicate and it'll get done by our next meeting, I hope. So it doesn't make any sense to, do anything further until we have that, really. I mean, that's kind of where we're sitting at.
Right.
Let's see. Rochdale Bridge Street, I don't know that anybody's been by there. 22 Adela Street.
He came in here, that Chris Carizzi, at that last meeting, but I just
Right,
left
he
it
was-
on the agenda because
Right, he said that he was gonna take care of the
as
issue
soon
and,
as,
right, and he probably we
Yeah.
haven't heard anything, so,
yeah, well, I'm sure he hasn't, he's
With the
waiting to
weather.
plant something,
Right.
yeah, and it probably won't be till late
right,
spring.
so we're just gonna have to carry that for a
Yeah.
while. Okay. Okay, now we have the MACC meeting this Saturday for those of us that are going. Hopefully that'll work out. Oh, in the minutes. I still haven't done the other ones.
Those are not on the
Which?
cable. I could not find the 28th. I don't know if they just never taped them or what happened with that
I
meeting.
don't remember. It was a very short meeting. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, you just came in to sign,
We had a meeting.
yeah.
I just don't remember whether cable was here or not. I thought they were, but
What was that, just to sign a release for something, wasn't it?
that was for One Good Honda.
Yeah.
It was a certificate of compliance. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably wasn't more than, I don't think it was even a half an hour.
Mm.
Because their engineer, Northeast Metro Engineering from Framingham, was here.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. Cable's always here. I don't remember them not being here. Anyways, the minutes of February 13th. Comments?
Second page, second line. The cost will be $800 to $1,000. I'd say either drop the decimal point after the end or put the 2 zeros for the number of cents.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
I have an extra one. Here's an extra one.
Oh. 1913. Motion to accept the minutes as written.
Yeah, I had that too. So we have A written.
Right.
Anything else?
I didn't see anything else.
Okay, is there a motion?
Motion to accept the minutes of February 13th, 2013 as amended.
Second.
Okay, discussion, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, so voted. Okay, does anybody have anything else? Oh, Sheila, you want to make sure you put on the next agenda.
Oh, yes, I've got it written down on the bottom here, thank you.
The next meeting, I'm probably not going to be here, but hopefully Michael will be, and I'd like you to go ahead and finish up the regs, and I can, you know, take a look at them, because that won't be the final vote, I mean, but I hate to have you wait another meeting, you know, so, we'll see how it goes, but anyways, does anybody have anything else? No?
Nope.
Is there a motion?
Move to adjourn.
Is there a second?
I'll
All those
second.
in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, so voted. Thank you very much.